Right now, as you watch this video, a galaxy containing 1 trillion stars is hurtling toward us at 250,000 miles per hour, and there's absolutely nothing we can do to stop it. The Andromeda Galaxy is on a collision course with the Milky Way. This cosmic catastrophe has already begun, and by the time it's over, our entire galaxy will be completely unrecognizable. But here's what nobody tells you. When two galaxies collide, something absolutely bizarre happens. Something that defies everything you'd expect from a collision. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what happens during the greatest collision in cosmic history. What happens to Earth? What happens to our sun? And what our descendants will see in the night sky. By the end, you'll understand why this collision is both the most terrifying and most beautiful event that will ever happen to our galaxy. Let's dive in. First, you need to understand something crucial. The collision between Andromeda and the Milky Way isn't some distant future event. It's already happening right now. Andromeda is currently 2.5 million light years away. That sounds far, but in cosmic terms, that's practically next door. We're already in each other's gravitational grip. As of 2026, astronomers have confirmed that Andromeda is closing in on us at 110 kilometers per second. Every single second, it gets 110 kilometers closer. In about 4 billion years, Andromeda will reach us. But the collision itself? That's not a quick event. It's a slow-motion cosmic dance that will take billions of years to complete. The two galaxies will pass through each other. Then gravity will pull them back together. They'll collide again and again until finally they merge into one supergalaxy. Scientists already have a name for this new galaxy. They're calling it Milkomeda. But here's the crazy part. Despite containing 2 trillion stars total, almost nothing will actually hit anything else. Let me explain why that's so mind-blowing. This brings us to the question everyone asks. What happens to Earth? Will we survive? The answer is going to surprise you. The odds of our sun actually hitting another star during the collision are astronomically low, about 1 in a trillion. Space is so unbelievably empty that two galaxies can pass through each other like ghosts. But that doesn't mean Earth is safe. The gravitational chaos from the collision will fling stars around like confetti. Our solar system could be thrown into a completely different part of the galaxy. We might end up in the outer halo of Milkomeda, far from the galactic center. Or we could be ejected entirely, becoming a rogue solar system drifting through intergalactic space. But here's the thing that really keeps astronomers up at night. By the time the collision happens, Earth will already be dead. Not from the collision, from something much closer to home. Our sun is getting brighter. Every billion years, it increases in brightness by about 10%. In just 1 billion years from now, Earth's oceans will boil away completely. So when Andromeda arrives in 4 billion years, Earth will already be a lifeless, scorched rock. Any descendants of humanity will have had to leave Earth long before the galactic collision even begins. But if those descendants are still around, watching from a safe distance, they'll witness something absolutely spectacular at the heart of the collision. At the center of the Milky Way sits a supermassive black hole. It's called Sagittarius A star, and it contains 4 million times the mass of our sun. At the center of Andromeda sits an even bigger monster, a black hole containing 100 million solar masses. When these two black holes finally meet, the universe will shake. These black holes won't merge immediately. They'll orbit each other for millions of years, getting closer and closer, spinning faster and faster. As they spiral inward, they'll emit gravitational waves so powerful that they'll ripple across the entire universe. These waves will carry more energy than all the stars in the galaxy combined. In 2026, we can detect gravitational waves from black hole mergers billions of light years away. The Andromeda merger will be so close and so powerful, our detectors will go absolutely crazy. When the two black holes finally merge, they'll create a single supermassive black hole containing more than 100 million solar masses. The recoil from this merger could actually kick the new black hole right out of the galaxy. Imagine that. A black hole weighing 100 million times more than the sun, ejected from its galaxy like a cannonball, moving through space at thousands of kilometers per second. But let's rewind. Let's talk about what someone would actually see if they were watching this collision unfold from Earth. because the view is going to be absolutely breathtaking. Right now in 2026, Andromeda is visible in our night sky, but it's faint. You need dark skies and good eyes to spot it. It appears as a small, fuzzy patch. But here's something wild. Even though Andromeda looks small, it's actually 6 times wider than the full moon in our sky. We just can't see most of it because it's too dim. As Andromeda gets closer over the next few billion years, it will get brighter and bigger. In 2 billion years, it will dominate the night sky, visible even in broad daylight. By 3 billion years from now, Andromeda will stretch across the entire sky, a massive spiral of stars and dust, glowing brilliantly. The most beautiful thing humanity's descendants will ever see. During the first collision, the night sky will go crazy. Stars will appear to dance around each other. New stars will be born by the billions as gas clouds collide and compress. The sky will be filled with brilliant blue young stars and glowing red nebulae. Star formation will increase by a factor of 100. The galaxy will shine brighter than it ever has before. But then, as the collision settles down, something sad will happen. The night sky will start to go dark. Here's why. The Milky Way is a spiral galaxy. Beautiful spiral arms full of stars and gas. Andromeda is also a spiral. But when 2 spirals collide, they don't make a bigger spiral. They make an elliptical galaxy. A smooth, featureless blob. No spiral arms. No das lanes. Just old red stars slowly orbiting in random directions. Milkomeda will be huge. About 600,000 light years across. But it will be mostly empty. The collision will use up most of the gas needed to make new stars. Within a few billion years after the merger, star formation will slow to almost nothing. Milkomeda will become a galaxy of old red dying stars, slowly fading into darkness. But by then, our descendants, if they still exist, will have watched the greatest show in the universe. The collision and merger of 2 giant galaxies, spanning billions of years. The Andromeda collision reminds us that nothing in the universe is permanent. Not Earth, not the Sun, not even our galaxy. Everything is constantly changing, evolving, merging. If you found this mind-blowing, smash that like button and subscribe to your Space Wizard. We make the universe accessible, one cosmic collision at a time. The collision between Andromeda and the Milky Way isn't just a cosmic catastrophe. It's a reminder that we're a part of something incredibly vast, incredibly beautiful, and constantly in motion. The universe is changing, and so are we.